Imagine a place on Earth where sunlight has never existed. A place colder than the polar ice caps where the pressure is so intense it could crush a human instantly. A place so dark that if you held your hand in front of your face, you would never see it. This place exists. It is the deep ocean. And in that endless darkness lives one of the strangest and most terrifying creatures ever discovered. A fish with razor-sharp teeth that can swallow prey bigger than itself. A creature that hunts using a glowing light attached to its head. A predator that hides in the darkness, waiting patiently for its next victim. This creature is the anglerfish. And the deeper scientists explore the ocean, the more mysterious this animal becomes. To truly understand the anglerfish, we must first understand the world it inhabits. The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet. Yet scientists estimate that over 80% of it remains unexplored. Below about 200 meters, sunlight begins to disappear. This region is called the twilight zone. But even deeper lies a place known as the midnight zone, where no sunlight reaches at all. Temperatures drop to near freezing. The pressure becomes crushing hundreds of times stronger than the pressure we feel at sea level. And food becomes extremely rare. Most animals would never survive here. Yet the deep ocean is filled with strange life forms that have evolved incredible adaptations to survive. Among them is one of the most bizarre hunters ever created by nature. The anglerfish. The anglerfish is not just a single species. It is actually a group of more than 200 species of deep-sea fish, each adapted to different depths of the ocean. But despite their differences, they all share several terrifying characteristics. The first thing people notice about anglerfish is their enormous mouth. Their head is often much larger than the rest of their body. Inside that mouth are rows of long, needle-like teeth that curve inward like hooks. These teeth are designed to trap prey. Once something enters the anglerfish's mouth, escaping becomes nearly impossible. Even more disturbing is the fact that many anglerfish cannot fully close their mouths because their teeth are so large. But the most famous feature of the anglerfish is the strange glowing rod that extends from its head. This structure is what makes the anglerfish one of the most unique predators in the ocean. The anglerfish hunts using one of the most fascinating tricks in nature. Attached to the top of its head is a flexible spine called an illysium. At the end of this spine sits a small glowing organ called the eska. This organ produces light through a process known as bioluminescence. Inside the eska live tiny bacteria that produce light through chemical reactions. The anglerfish provides these bacteria with nutrients and a safe environment. In return, the bacteria provide the anglerfish with a glowing lure. In the darkness of the deep ocean, even the smallest light can attract attention. Small fish, shrimp, and other creatures see the glowing light and assume it is food. Curious, they swim closer. The anglerfish slowly waves its glowing lure back and forth, making it look like a tiny glowing animal. But the light is only bait. When the prey gets close enough, the anglerfish strikes. Its mouth opens incredibly fast, creating a powerful suction that pulls the prey directly inside. The entire attack happens in less than a second. Life in the deep ocean is unpredictable. Food can be extremely scarce. Some deep-sea animals may go days or even weeks without eating. Because of this, anglerfish cannot afford to miss an opportunity. Their bodies are built to consume almost anything they encounter. Their jaws are highly flexible and can open incredibly wide. Their stomachs can stretch like balloons. This allows the anglerfish to swallow prey larger than its own body. Scientists have found anglerfish that attempted to eat fish nearly twice their size. Sometimes the prey is so large that the anglerfish can barely swim afterward. But in the deep sea, taking that risk is worth it, because the next meal might not appear for a very long time. Another key to the anglerfish's success is its camouflage. Most anglerfish are dark brown or black. In the pitch-black environment of the deep ocean, this makes them nearly invisible. They often remain completely still, floating silently in the water. Only their glowing lure moves. To other animals, the lure appears to be a small glowing creature drifting alone in the darkness. But hidden behind that light is a predator waiting patiently. In the deep sea, patience is often the difference between survival and starvation. While the anglerfish's hunting strategy is fascinating, its method of reproduction is even more bizarre. In many species of deep-sea anglerfish, males are dramatically smaller than females. In fact, the size difference can be extreme. A female anglerfish may grow up to 10 times larger than the male. While the female develops into a powerful predator, the male has a very different life purpose. His mission is simple: find o male. This may sound easy, but in the deep ocean it is incredibly difficult. The darkness is endless. Individuals are spread far apart, and encounters between males and females are extremely rare. To solve this problem, evolution produced one of the strangest solutions ever observed in nature. When a male anglerfish finally finds a female, he bites her. But instead of letting go, he stays attached. Over time, something remarkable begins to happen. The tissues of the male and female start to fuse together. Their skin merges. Their circulatory systems connect. Eventually, the male loses many of his organs. His eyes disappear. His fins shrink. His digestive system stops functioning. He becomes permanently fused to the female's body. From that point on, the male exists only to provide sperm whenever the female needs to reproduce. Some females carry multiple males attached to them at the same time. It is one of the most extreme examples of parasitic reproduction in the entire animal kingdom. For most of human history, the anglerfish remained completely unknown. The deep ocean was simply too difficult to explore. It wasn't until the 19th century that scientists first began discovering strange deep-sea creatures brought to the surface in fishing nets. Among them were anglerfish. However, studying these animals proved difficult. When deep-sea fish are brought to the surface too quickly, the dramatic change in pressure can damage their bodies. As a result, many early specimens appeared distorted or damaged. For decades, scientists could only study dead anglerfish. Seeing one alive in its natural environment seemed impossible. But technology eventually changed that. In recent years, deep-sea exploration. Vehicles equipped with powerful cameras have allowed scientists to explore the ocean depths like never before. One day, researchers made a discovery that amazed the world. They captured the first clear video of a deep-sea anglerfish swimming freely in the wild. The footage revealed a haunting sight: a dark shape drifting slowly through the water. In front of its face floated a glowing light. The fish moved slowly and silently through the darkness, its lure shining like a tiny lantern. For the first time, people could see exactly how this strange predator behaves in its natural habitat. The video quickly spread across the internet, fascinating millions of viewers. For many people, it looked less like a fish and more like an alien creature from another planet. Why deep-sea creatures look so strange? The anglerfish is only one example of the strange creatures that inhabit the deep ocean. Many deep-sea animals have unusual shapes, glowing organs, and enormous mouths. This is because life in the deep sea follows very different rules than life near the surface. With little food available, predators must be able to capture any prey they encounter. This leads to oversized jaws and expandable stomachs. In total darkness, bioluminescence becomes extremely useful for communication, camouflage, and hunting. As a result, many deep-sea animals produce their own light. In fact, scientists estimate that more than 70% of deep-sea creatures are bioluminescent. The anglerfish simply happens to be one of the most famous examples. When people imagine alien life, they often picture strange creatures living on distant planets. But in reality, some of the most alien-looking organisms on Earth live right here in our oceans. The anglerfish is a perfect example. Its glowing lure, its terrifying teeth, its unusual reproduction, its ability to survive under crushing pressure. Everything about it seems almost otherworldly. Yet this creature has been living in the deep ocean for millions of years, long before humans ever existed. Despite modern technology, exploring the deep ocean is still extremely difficult. The pressure, darkness, and vast distances make research slow and expensive. Scientists estimate that we have explored less than 10% of the deep ocean floor. This means that countless species may still be waiting to be discovered. There could be creatures even stranger than the anglerfish living in the depths right now. Some scientists believe the deep ocean may contain millions of undiscovered species. Every new expedition has the potential to reveal animals no human has ever seen before. The anglerfish captures our imagination because it challenges what we think we know about life on Earth. It shows us that evolution can create solutions that seem almost impossible. A glowing lure used for hunting. A reproduction system where males permanently fuse to females. A body capable of swallowing prey larger than itself. All of these adaptations exist because of the extreme conditions of the deep sea. And they remind us that our planet still holds many mysteries. The ocean is the largest habitat on Earth. It is deeper, darker, and more mysterious than any environment on land. And hidden within those depths are creatures that look like they belong in science fiction. The anglerfish is one of them. A silent predator drifting through the darkness with a glowing trap, waiting patiently for the next curious creature to approach. And as scientists continue to explore the deep sea, one thing is certain. The anglerfish may be terrifying, but it is probably not the strangest creature waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed learning about the anglerfish and the mysteries of the deep ocean, make sure to subscribe for more videos exploring the strangest creatures on Earth. Because the deeper we explore the ocean, the more incredible and terrifying life we discover.